Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to our show. Tonight, we're gonna do the lesson of Unit 8, speaking about discussion. And now let's go right now to the exercise number 1 on page number 87. And look at the instruction, ladies and gentlemen. What do they tell us to do? Listen to 6 short conversations. Then match the extracts from 1 to 6 with the opinions from A to G. There is one option that you do not need. Okay, so we have 6 speakers with 7 opinions. So there is one that we do not need to match because the speaker does not talk about that. So we may choose out the correct one because they may get the same and they may trick you at the last that you don't want to choose. So let's now, you want to hear it right now? Okay, so before we listen, as every like a traditional thing, I would like to invite two people, but in 6 short conversations. Okay, so Mr. A, ladies and gentlemen, A, come on up. B here. Okay, so please stand. Both at my side, and A here, B here. Okay, so A here, B here. What did I just say? A here? Okay, A here. Then I will have to listen and decide first. For realistic, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta bring the show to you real. And before we do, please stay calm. I know you want to say a lot, but please let me read the to the viewers. What is it about? Okay, so we will need to get through to the 7 opinions on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. A. Computer games are designed by men and for men. Okay. B. Computers are bad for your health. C. Everybody should learn the basics of computing. D. The internet has made life a lot easier. E. Computers will soon be more intelligent than humans. F. Young people will always know more about computers than older people. And G. Shopping online is not safe or secure. Okay, so we read through 7 opinions, and I see they are all talking about computers, computing, and what to do on computers. Okay, so you gotta be careful because it is all talking about computers. So we gotta choose which extract will be talking about which opinion, which of them. Okay, so please choose out wisely. Okay, so then we can eliminate out one that we do not need. Okay, so now let's go. A, extract 1, go right now. Listen. I really think everyone should do a computing course. After all, computers are such an important part of our life. If you don't understand how a computer works, you can't do anything. I totally disagree. These days, you can use a computer without understanding anything about how it works. They are so easy to use until they go wrong. Then you pay somebody to fix it, don't you? Ah, what a great argument, A! I love A. Later for B. Extract 2. I'm not really into computer games, are you? Not really. I mean, they're all aimed at men, aren't they? They're all about sport or cars or fighting. Lots of them are so violent. I couldn't agree more. Most women just can't see the appeal of these games. Maybe it's because most software engineers are men, so they just design games for other men. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this time be a little bit suspicious, but doesn't mind go to the extract 3. I know what you chose. I know what I chose. My son has just finished a course in computing at university. Really? That's useful. Yes, he's always been into computers. I don't understand them myself. I'd love to know more about them enough. Why don't you do a course? I'm 60 years old. That is too old. Young people don't find it hard to understand computers because they are grown up with them. It is difficult for people from my generation. That's how I see it too. I use our computer at home for emails, but I don't really understand the internet the way my daughter does. Ah, what a great talk between... Oh, so you're old? Oh, sorry. Next, extract number 4. Oh, they are in characters. I'm sorry about that. Extract number 4. What did you do at the weekend? I went for a bike ride on Sunday, 30 kilometers. With Martin? No, he stayed at home. He said he wanted to watch some music festivals online. What? All day? Yes, it's amazing. He can sit in front of a computer screen for hours. I just get bored. I need fresh air, exercise. That's why you're fit and Martin is fat. I know. Using computers all the time can make you really unhealthy, or can't they? I think you're absolutely right. People used to do a lot of more physical exercise before computers were around. Ah. Please carefully choose. Extract number 5. Did you hear about Lewis? She had her identity stolen. Really? What happened? Somebody got all her credit card details and used them to buy loads of stuff online. She didn't know anything about it until she got her credit card bill. £8,000. That's terrible. She didn't have to pay, did she? In the end, no. But it took her ages to persuade the credit card company that she really hadn't bought all those things. It was all very stressful for her. That's why I never buy anything online. It just isn't safe. That's not the way I look at it. I reckon it's time. If you only use a few familiar websites. Ah, another clever A. Extract 6, the last one. I've booked my holiday. Really? Where are you going? We're gonna go to Canada, then the USA. Booked it all online. Life is so much easier now we have the internet. Do you think so? I take the opposite view. In the past, you used to be able to speak a real person when you wanted to book a holiday. You could get advice, information, suggestions. Now you have to do it all yourself. There's lots of advice and information on the internet. Yes, but is it reliable? You never know who wrote it, do you? Ah, so I've all read through the speakers A and B with 6 different extracts, and I hope you all chose it. And I'll do one as an example for you right now. Now, what is it for number 1? What did you choose? Yes, I heard about everybody should learn the basics of computing. Why? Because at the first sentence, the speaker A said, I really think everybody should do a computing course. But the other people, the other person say, I totally disagree. These days you can use a computer without understanding anything about how it works. But then A said, until it goes wrong. So you have to take a computer course. So, like, for every people should do that. So, number 1, it will be easily choose. It is C. We'll be right back with the next part of the show. I'm going to fix the exercise number 1.